are the beaches closed where you are already to swimmers?
Yeah, so the majority of the barrier island, so that's Point Pleasant Beach all the way south through Island Beach State Park, made the proactive decision on Tuesday, knowing how bad this was forecast to be, that we were all in agreement. Everyone would be cordoning off access points and securing them for, at minimum, the duration of the day today on Thursday. Several of us, after seeing how it developed on Tuesday, moved that decision timeline a little bit further ahead and did the same yesterday to set the right example before we went into the high tide cycle overnight, where we could be dealing with a really rapid increase in swell and water activity. So it seems like that's worked out, but up and down the coast, spectating, don't make much effort to get onto the beach, if any at all, unless you're explicitly allowed to do so where you are.
And I know, Allison, you spent a lot of time at the Jersey Shore. Do you remember a time when you had storms churning up the coast and you weren't able to dip your toe in the water?
Vividly. And
Mhm.
I remember, and I think Jay has alluded to this, that actually surfers would come out of the woodwork. This was a dream for
Oh,
surfers
yeah.
when the surf was
Massive waves
churning up
that
and
they
they
can
thought
use.
they'd be able to catch some, monster wave. And so, Jay, if you can hear me, have you seen people try to sneak onto the beach?
So not yet. As I said a couple days ago, the two reasons to try and surf during the worst of this are pride and bragging rights. With this much wind activity and the way our sandbars on the Jersey Shore are able to hold up to large waves like this, nothing's going to be rideable. Everything's closing out. It's breaking at multiple points along the same wave. So if you want to say that you surfed Hurricane Erin, that's one perspective, but you're not getting a good day today. And the forecast for today is calling for upwards of 15-foot waves. And from a lifeguarding perspective, really anywhere 2 to 4 in that like 3-foot range, pushing that a little bit, is what we're usually able to allow swimmers in the water for. And today we're looking at, in the later portion of the day, upwards of 15 foot. So by the math on that, your thought is, all right, well, that's about 3 times as large. So potentially 3 times as powerful. But a big component in measuring wave activity is actually the kilojoules of energy that it produces. So to give you a more accurate frame of reference, on those 3 to 4 foot days, we're looking around 50 to 100 kilojoules. What we're going to be expecting during the peak of Erin later today, when we start seeing those 15+ foot swells, is actually in excess of 3,000 kilojoules. So the height is, a fairly reliable metric, but know that it's not just a multiplier, it's exponentially more powerful, which is what really creates the danger that you're going to be dealing with.
And you're worried about
Jay,
this
yeah.
danger through tomorrow, or the timing is a little in flux?
Yeah, at present, we're kind of holding course for tomorrow. Nearly everything with this storm, as far as a lifeguarding water safety standpoint, has hit us about 24 hours in advance. So decisions on tomorrow are likely going to be made a little bit later on in the day. So with that, I encourage everybody, definitely seek information before coming out. We're going to have a beautiful weekend. By the time we get halfway through the weekend, this swell is going to calm down significantly. Erin's taking a hard right turn. She's going to leave us alone. But until she's out of here, we do have to keep an eye on the waves. And when folks are looking for information, just be aware your first search may not give you the most up-to-date data. There's a lot of places that you can get old or maybe misguided information. So please, when you're looking for information on the web, make sure what you're getting is coming directly from lifeguards or municipalities. And if you guys don't mind me offering a quick safety plug here, there's a really
Absolutely.
good website that is powered by the incident reporting software a lot of lifeguard agencies in New Jersey are using. The website's safebeachday.com, all spelled out as one word. Lifeguards can put out direct notifications, give you information on flag colors, rules, and you can get real-time updates by going to the website. So if you have plans to get to the beach, give that website a check, and if your municipality is using it, you'll get the most up-to-date data.
That's a great tip, Jay. Vitale, thanks for joining us once again from the Jersey Shore.